Hey guys, and welcome back to Swansea with me, NG Paradox. We're now into February, so we're starting to get into the second half of the season. The transfer window is now closed, and we're going to have to deal with what we've got. Over the last month, I would say actually, things have been pretty good. You know, this team is just so consistent. We're very consistent against most teams, and that is so important for us. So I'm very happy so far. Not perfect, of course, but things, of course, could be much worse. You know, if we look at Swansea in real life, it could be much worse right now. So let's go over what happened in the last month. Also, you'll notice that the skin looks like the default. Now, obviously, the last part you saw, I used a different skin, the one that I'd use in Football Manager 2017. I don't know why this year, I just wasn't feeling it. I just didn't like it. Maybe I'm just too used to the default this year and actually kind of like how it is. But this is actually a new skin. You wouldn't be able to tell, would you? Yeah, so this skin is one that mostly keeps the default skin. So that's why this looks very similar. So I kind of like that. But some things are different, such as the club screen, as we'll be able to see once it loads up. There we go, perfect. You see, the club screen and some other screens are much better. They give you a lot more information. Same with like the board screen. You can see here, it gives you the staff down here. I prefer that so much more than having to like go through it there. That's really nice. But like just little things like this, it just does lots of little things like that. And so I really like it. It gives us the estimated value of the club. It shows the legends and icons, which I really like as well. And I like the way the last starting 11 pops in. And when we're playing against new teams, we can see what they used last time. Still has the key employees and stuff. It has all the information I'd want. So I really like this new menu. So it does. You'll notice a few little things like that, but nothing too major. It keeps the main kind of theme and look of the default skin. So I actually like this one quite a lot. So I've decided this is the one we're definitely going to be using. Last time I said I wasn't sure, but I've definitely decided on this one. So last time we played, quite a while back now. I think we played against Brentford, where we won 1-0. So we just got the win there in the 70th minute. That was the game, yeah? I feel like I'm... No, it wasn't. It was Huddersfield. No. It was Huddersfield, yes. Apologies. I say, this has been a long month, a lot of games. So Huddersfield we played against, we won 3-1. Really good win for us. After I played against Brentford, you can see there, not the greatest of games. I always think Brentford will be easier, but Brentford always kind of give me a good game. We saw the beginning of the season, they beat us if I remember correctly, but Wilfred Bonny managed to come on, get a 70th minute goal to grab us the win there. After that we played against Portsmouth in the FA Cup replay. I mean, we had to do a replay against Portsmouth, you know, it's fine. We managed to play at home this time. We won 3-0, Dembele scoring 2 goals and Goodmanson scoring 1 goal. So the usual suspects are new players. After that, I played against Chelsea. Obviously, this was the most difficult game of the month, and it showed. We did lose. Chelsea were playing quite well. Oh, I need to change some. Sorry, match stats. There we go. Okay, so it looks like this is different screen as well. Did I click on the right thing? Because, like I say, I'm trying to go over the new skin here. Yeah, okay. So, Pedro scored for them twice, and Pizzi... They just managed to play around us so well. We were able to keep them having too many shots, but it wasn't enough. Dembele did get a goal, even though we only had 2 shots on target. So again, showing his clinicalness and he can get the goals that we need, but it wasn't enough. After that, I played against Bournemouth, and we drew 1-1. So going from a loss to a draw wasn't really what I wanted. I want to get back to winning ways, but Callum Wilson scoring a goal there. Dembele scored before him, though. You can see overall, though, I feel we probably just edged the game. Probably should have won that match. So drawing it was slightly disappointing, but it's fine. After that, we came against Leicester, and we drew this game 1-1 as well. Goodmanson scored, and then Harvey Barnes equalised. Overall, about even. Maybe they just edged it. They had a lot more shots on target. More clinical than we were, but they couldn't get the win there. So you can see there, you know, we got a loss, then 2 draws in the league. Not really what I had in mind, but, you know, considering the teams we're playing, you know, Chelsea, okay, that's fine. We're going to lose Bournemouth and Leicester are not easy teams to play against. Lots of good attacking players there. Getting a draw, I'm fine with. So taking them individually, I'm okay with these results. After I played against Southampton, another team with some good attacking players, we managed to come out on top this time, winning 2-1. Really thanks to Jordan Ayew. This was a ridiculous game. We FM'd definitely Southampton. Look at the stats. 25 shots, only 8 on target. Not little, but not many compared to 25. And we had 2 shots on target and 2 goals by Jordan Ayew. Let me just show you. I think this was the goal that really just showed what type of match this was. All the luck went our way. And I'm really hoping this is the goal, which just shows exactly how this game went down. This exemplifies the match. So watch this. Dyer to Wilshere. Wilshere gets the ball to Ayew. Ayew runs down. Look at that. Look. Ah, look at that. I'm assuming that was a cross, but lovely little goal. We were really lucky there. After I played against Eastleigh in the FA Cup 4th round, interesting, you know, obviously that's a much smaller team than Portsmouth, really. But they gave us a really good game away from home, and we only just won 3-2. Goodmanson and Dembele scoring the goals, and Dembele scored in the 93rd minute. We almost had to do a replay, and I was thinking to myself, like, oh, you kidding me? We just did a replay against Portsmouth. Now I've got to do a replay against Eastleigh. And so I was very happy to grab the win there. They scored in the 89th minute as well. But you can see we kind of dominated the match, as we should be. But Dembele and Goodmanson just getting all the goals. It's, yeah, they're getting all the goals. Jack Wilshere, though, getting the most assists at the moment with Jordan Ayew. Very happy to see him on there. Mesa with best pass completion. We're currently sat in 6th position with 43 points. Very happy with where we are right now, you know, considering the team that we are. You know, we're definitely, I'd say, an improvement from last year. I think the team overall is definitely better than last year. But one thing that concerns me is the defence. Look, 10th best. I don't know. I think Diop is really that good. I think Diop in the first half of the season was really good for us. I think losing him has really hurt our defence. I don't know if our new defender is good enough compared to him. He is okay, but I think Diop was better. So we really need to get him back. But I'm happy with where we are right now. You know, this is more than I would expect. You know, I was thinking this year maybe we wouldn't do as good as last season, but we seem to be doing about as good as last season. So it shows you it was not a fluke. Which really surprised me. During the whole time last year, I thought we're gonna fall down. It's a fluke, and this year we're continuing that. But we did bring in some great players, I think, this year. Very good transfers. Today we're up against Arsenal. Arsenal are currently sat in 3rd position, doing really well this year. We can see here, Musit. Is it Musit? Musit. Ozil is the key player for them, of course. Very good player. Transfer-wise, did they bring any new faces? They did spend, yeah, 109 million on Mario Icardi. Definitely worth the money there. Well, 109 million? He's probably one of the best new strikers in the game. When I say new, I mean younger strikers. You know, 19 finishing, 18 composure. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. That's the type of thing I look for in a striker. But we do need to improve on our defense. You can see this month we let in quite a few goals. Like a goal every game was let in. So it's definitely something we need to improve upon. But we're playing at home today. We've won once against Arsenal. Only once out of 4 games, I think. We're going to go with counter because we're at home. We're going to get stuck in, but be more disciplined because Arsenal can be very creative. So I want these guys to concentrate on the match. Dembele, of course, up front. The usual suspects up here. Jack Wilshere, I think, is now our key player, which is really cool to see that Jack Wilshere's come to Swansea and he's become an integral part of the team. Kabay is back in from his injury. Hadara is in because Ozil is injured. Olsen, sorry, is injured for 2 to 3 months. So we have to bring in Hadara for him right now. Sung Young is out on international break still for South Korea. He's been out for basically the whole month. We've had quite a lot of injuries this month, but like I said, I'm very happy with the squad. It's definitely a more capable squad than last year. So even though We had lots of injuries and stuff. Last month, we were still continuing to be good in most of our matches. Subotic, his rating's okay, but I don't know. When I watch him, a lot of the goals we do let in do seem to come from him, I feel like. I feel like Mawson is better. I prefer Mawson and Diop so far, but we'll see how things go. He's only just come to the club. He's got lots of time to prove me wrong. And let's jump into the game. Gonna be a tough game. We don't have a good track record against Arsenal, but we know we can win. They're going with their usual formation. Welbeck on the side there. Martins over here. Ozil in the centre. Probably going to be like advanced playmaker, I would expect. Angels. I don't recognise Angels. Bjorn Engels. Belgian. 16 marking. 14 tackling. Good strength, good jumping. 19 million valuation. Bought for 9 million. He seems to be having a good season so far, so probably a pretty decent player, that one. And of course, Peter Cech in goal. Great. I've always been a fan of Cech. Always been a fan of his. Let's be calm. Let's get revenge against Arsenal. Yeah, there you go, guys. What are your thoughts on Everton parting company with Craig Shakespeare? I don't care. That nothing to do with me. That's the club, you know. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, you know. Maybe he wasn't doing a good enough job. Not really the biggest fan of Craig Shakespeare. Personally, that's just my opinion. I don't know what other people think, but I wasn't that impressed of him. He wasn't there for that long as Leicester manager, but still. Okay. Ooh, good start there by Arsenal. Straight away, they're going into the match trying to win. Of course, it's Arsenal. Let's go for extended highlights. Two of their defenders, though, are slightly injured. Well, Bellerin, I guess, is a wing-back, but they're both slightly injured, so that could mean the defence is slightly weak today. And because we're going counter, that could be perfect for us. So here we go. Ayew, can we take advantage of these weak defenders? Mesa. He gets the ball to Goodmanson. Goodmanson can be deadly, we know, and almost got the ball to Dembele. Good effort, good effort. Wilshere. Gets it back. Wilshere again. Gets it to Ayew. Ayew just hits it over. We know Ayew can be clinical when we need him to be. He scored some vital goals over the last 2 seasons. Oh, wow. Was that Subotic? That was Subotic again. Some not very good communication between him and Fab. And Fab usually seems to be pretty good with his communication. I really feel like he is a big part of our defence, especially last season was so good. And was that Wilshere almost scoring against his former club? I want to see Wilshere score against Arsenal. I'm sorry, Arsenal fans. I just feel like it'd be great to see him. They let him go on a free, guys. Come on. You know, he needs to show them that he's good enough. Cabaye tries to get the ball in, but Ayew picks up the ball. Gets it to Cabaye. Oh, Cabaye is tackled by Bellerin. An injured Bellerin. But he's not letting that stop him. He's not letting that injury stop him. But we're looking not too bad. In the first 20 minutes, it's actually pretty even. So I'm feeling quite happy right now. This is definitely a match we could win. Huh. When we played Arsenal last time in Arsenal's home, they were kicking our ass, I remember correctly. But coming to the Liberty Stadium, maybe it's kind of shook them a bit. But they're coming on the attack again. Gelson hits it around the side. It's fine. It's fine. And here we go. Cabaye. Okay, he's tackled. Not Bellerin that time, though. Ayew gets the... What? That was offside, wasn't it? Offside. I was wondering what... I had hardly any time to just comprehend what happened there. Cabaye gets the ball to Wilshere. And Wilshere scores against Arsenal. What a dream. He's showing Arsenal. He's showing Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger stood up there, you know, thinking, why did I let him go? Look at that. Precise. Good timing. Good ball from Cabaye. And Arsenal are one... Sorry. I almost said we're Arsenal. Swansea are 1-0 up. Okay, Engels gets it in, but Fab saves the day. Oh, that is nice. Wilshere scoring against Arsenal. There must be some Arsenal fans who are very sad about that. Because I know some Arsenal fans really like Wilshere. But I also know a lot of Arsenal fans are not fond of Wilshere because he was injured so much. And people always talk about his potential so much, but he got injured so much he never really got to show it. I think a lot of England fans have the same thing. There's always been this hype around him. He's meant to be really good. We just never get to see it, really. Kabaye, free kick in again. Ooh, good attempt there, but Cech was ready. But yeah, that's always been the thing about Wilshere. All this hype around him, all this talk. But when he went to Bournemouth, I think on loan last season, he was okay. He was okay. He wasn't great. Which, for a team like Bournemouth, you'd expect him to really shine. Possibly. If he's as good as how they tell us he is. But he didn't really. He just kind of looked good. That was it. Which is not bad, of course, you know. He didn't bring shame to himself. He didn't look bad. It's just he didn't look like the difference maker at Bournemouth. So, I don't know. He's an interesting player. I'd love to know if you guys, what you think about him as a player. I think for a team like us, Swansea or Bournemouth, he's a good player to have. But would you pay 30 million? His valuation's 30 million. I don't think I would. I don't think I could put playing 30 million for him. We got him for free. So I'm very happy for us to get him. We got him on a free. That is just awesome. Goodmanson not having a good game today. Koscielny is not having a good game either. But, you know, I'm happy. Yeah, we're 1-0 up. I'm happy with your performance. You're holding off Arsenal. You're looking like a threat sometimes. I can't complain. Kabaye gets the ball to Wilshere, though, is tackled. Wilshere's currently got a yellow card, though. Akadi, Welbeck. Oh, luckily not a good ball by Welbeck. We know Akadi could be dangerous. Wilshere picks up the ball. He is up for this match. Ayew tries to play with the ball, gets it back. Mesa Wilshere. Not sure. I think he was trying to play like a through ball for Dembele, but Dembele wasn't paying attention and maybe he hit it a slightly too hard. We might have to take off Wilshere. He's got a yellow card. And obviously we don't want to get a red card. And he's got the goal. So, you know, I'm kind of happy. If that turns out to be the winning goal, that'd be perfect. They've taken off Bellerin, it looks like. Mustafa. Akadi, okay, Akadi got tackled there by Hadara. Gets the ball in, but they can't hold it. Ozil gets the ball. Ooh, Lowton with a great tackle there. Such an important tackle right there. Very wide. It was a hard tackle as well. Subotic hits the ball up. You know, Subotic's been good today, you know. We're playing against Arsenal. We're in the 60th minute almost, and we've not conceded a goal. Oh, okay, the ball in. Mawson heads it away. And a good goal there by Martins. That was a very nice goal there. You could see he aimed it. No way the goalkeeper could get it. I'm unhappy with Mawson today more than Subotic. Maybe Subotic's been okay. I don't know. But yeah, not much. Maybe Fab should have done slightly better. Maybe there's a chance he could have got it. Arsenal, though, are really coming back with the attacks. They're not getting many on target. They're getting a lot of shots. They're definitely determined now. They know they need to win this game. They don't want to lose to us. He gets the ball. Ooh. Oh, I thought he was going to get it to Ayew. But we need to make some changes in the midfield because we're losing control of this match. Leon Britton's going to come on for Mesa because he's looking a bit tired. Jack Wilshere. We're going to take him off for Tom Carroll. He's got the yellow card. He's looking a bit tired. Goodmanson's not having a good game, is he? Let's bring on Markovic. Okay, there we go. We're going to bring those three on, making 3 substitutions all at once. I never like to do that, but I always end up doing that. Because I always leave it I always leave it to now to change. And I think, oh, we're on the 63rd minute. If I want to make, you know, a difference to the match, I'm going to have to bring them on now. Ozil. Ooh. Almost a good free kick, but wasn't enough. We've not had, like, any shots since maybe the 50th minute. Maybe not even since half-time, actually. We're definitely starting to lose control of the game. Fab, though, knows what he's doing. I'm feeling nervous now. If we can get a draw, I would be really happy. Come on, get the draw, guys. Ayew. Carroll. Carroll gets the ball to Dembele. Dembele! Ooh! I was thinking maybe he could do it because he was holding on to the ball. We got 4 shots on target, though, the same as Arsenal. So not too bad. 72nd minute. If we get a draw, we should still be able to keep up with some of the sort of higher up teams. So that wouldn't be too bad. You know, if we can stay around the sort of Europa League positions, that'd be great, because if we fall out the Europa League, that means hopefully we can get a second chance next year, as long as we stay in these positions, and obviously depending on what happens in the cup competitions. But last year, you know, things went well for us. Ooh, great tackle there by Hadara. See, I told you, I trust our backup players. Our backup players, even when my main players get injured, I trust the backups to come up. I like this squad that we've managed to create. I let go of the players that I don't really trust. We got most of the players that we trust. Ooh, Icardi not having a good game today. Okay, Ozil gets it into Martins. Can Martins get a second goal? He's had a good game mostly today. He's got some good balls into the centre sometimes, but couldn't control the ball there. Arsenal have got it back. They're going on the counter again. Icardi. Ooh, okay, that's fine. Icardi. At the moment, I'm quite happy when he gets the ball, because he doesn't seem to be having a good game. Ozil gets the ball in. Okay, Mawson hits it out. Martins. Oh, good tackle almost by someone. Oh, are you kidding me? How was that a free kick? How was that a foul? Ridiculous. I mean, we're lucky that wasn't a penalty. Hadara, you're lucky that wasn't a penalty, but this is not good. That's a really dangerous position there. Angels are taking it. Ooh, good attempt. But he couldn't get it past Fab. Here they come again. Just 1 minute later, Arsenal back on the attack. Good job. Whew, okay. They got 9 shots on target now. Wow, the last kind of like 10 minutes have been ridiculous. We're managing to hold on, but my defenders are getting tired. We've got 9 minutes left. Markovic. Ooh, good tackle there. Was that Engels who got the tackle? Oh, hit Carroll on the head. Surprising. Are you scores? What craziness. Carroll gets hit on the head, and somehow that leads to the goal. Look. Oh, Carroll, you... I don't know how he keeps... Carroll actually does really well when he comes on, but really good ball there, I guess, by Hadara. Gets it... Ayew with some great control there. Good running and good composure. He's that good. I don't know how he keeps doing this. How does he keep doing this? Ridiculous. Such an important player for us the last 2 seasons. It just shows that we could win. We got 3 minutes that we could actually beat Arsenal here. We've only beat them once in the last 2 seasons. Okay, Fab gets the ball. If we can beat them today, that means we've beaten them at least once both seasons. So I'll be very happy with that. And we've got 2 minutes left. Hold on. Please, hold on. Please. Hold on to the match. You can do it. Icardi coming down the wing. Oh, good kind of block there. I think that was by Subotic. So, Subotic actually not doing too bad this game. I complained about him, and now he's doing well. I should do that more often. I'll just complain about every player, every game. 2 seconds left. 1-0. And we've got the win. Wow. That was great. Our counter game really worked out today, actually. And even though, you know, Arsenal got a lot of shots, they just couldn't get enough on target. And Icardi was terrible. And I guess because a couple of their players in the back were injured, maybe that probably helped us out with the first goal. Maybe not the first goal, actually. That was the free kick. But a great win. Probably should have been more passionate about that. But that is a massive win for us. That takes us up to 5th. And now we're only 3 points behind Arsenal. We've played the same amount of games. We're 1 point behind Man City. But Tottenham have a game in hand. Chelsea have 2 games in hand, but we'd still be beating them. So we'll probably be in 6th next time we come back. Which is where we started. And we just played Arsenal. So I'm very happy with that. Very nice. Aston Villa last. Watford down there. Leicester down there. Ooh, Brentford have managed to take themselves out of it. And Huddersfield. Good job for them. But that was a massive win. I really felt we weren't going to win that game. Yeah. I really didn't think we were going to win that match. But there you go. We've got it. We'll be back, I think, next time with Europa League action. So if we have a quick look, we've got a game against Man City, Roma, West Brom, Roma, and with West Brom then. So what we're going to do this month, actually, instead of playing against West Brom, we're going to have a special against Roma. So one video, but we'll show both games against Roma. And then after that, we'll come back against Crystal Palace. So yeah, there'll be a big gap after the Roma game. But until then, Roma. This is going to be a difficult one, I think. They are sixth actually in the Italian league, so it's not going great for them right now. I mean, being sixth in the Italian league is not really something bad, but you know, you'd hope them obviously to be doing a bit better. But a lot of other teams seem to be beating them out, so maybe they're slightly weaker at the moment. We'll look more at that next time. So I hope you guys will join us for some Europa League action. The first knockout round. Massive moment for Swansea. Can we get a scalp? We'll have to see.